Looking for something to watch at the theater this weekend? Here with this week's movie reviews is Bob Waliszewski. He is Director of Focus on the Family's Entertainment Review Department called Plugged In Online. Bob, we've got a new film which you're probably not going to like. It's called Grown Ups. Is it clean enough to see?
Yeah, Grown Ups 2. We actually had Grown Ups 1. It follows the same pattern. Adam Sandler, Chris Rock, Kevin James, David Spade. Lenny, which is Adam Sandler's character, moves back to his small New England town to connect with his buddies. It's a mixed bag. There's some things to like here. I mean, basically, these guys are trying to grow up a little bit, but it's still this prolonged adolescence. And they do love their wives, and they are trying to raise their kids. So that's the good part. But at the same time, there's a lot of gross out humor, a lot of sexual inappropriateness, male nudity, some skinny dipping that we have to view from behind. It's really overall a mess, and a film that I can only give a 2 out of 5 for family friendliness to. So for people who want a bigger picture, they can always go to our website.
Definitely. Well, there's a new sci-fi flick that's coming out. It's called Pacific Rim. What do you think of that?
It's rated PG-13, and when you think about this film, think Transformers versus Godzilla. The year is 2020, and we find out the tectonic plates in the Pacific Ocean have opened up, and crawling out from underneath the sea are these huge dinosaur, lizard-like creatures from another planet, we find out, that are trying to colonize and take over planet Earth. Well, the governments of the world at that time pull their resources. They realize that just dropping bombs on these creatures aren't going to work, so they pull their resources to build what essentially are these transformer-like huge robots with enough muscle and oomph to take on these monstrosities. So let the battle begin. It's humanity versus this new Godzilla, if you will. Plenty to like here. I always like a film where there are characters to root for, and in this film there are plenty. You see bravery, you see courage, you see the willingness to lay down one life for the common good. And I should point out what this film doesn't have. It doesn't have any risque scenes. It's not about violence, gory violence that involve humans. It is a very violent film, but there's something different about a robot going after a Godzilla-like creature that's a little different. Now, what it does have is quite a bit of language, most of it mild, but there is a handful of harsher profanities the family need to know. That said, for teens on up, I think the film has possibility. I gave it a 3 out of 5 for family friendliness.
All right. Thank you so much for your reviews, Bob, as always.
Thank you, Charlene.